Now, at this hour, we have another news alert coming in after reports of President Ashraf Ghani fleeing abroad post-Taliban's takeover. Now, according to the latest news coming in, Tajikistan never allowed Ghani's plane to land in Dushanbe. Ghani is reportedly in Oman right now, and he will be leaving for the United States soon. Meanwhile, Taliban's political team is also expected to reach Kabul later today. And for more updates on the same, joining us live now from New Delhi is our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal. Siddhant, thanks so much for joining us. Now, what can you tell us about this recent news alert coming in that Tajikistan didn't allow President Ghani's plane to land?
Well, we have new updates and inputs when it comes to developments in Afghanistan. It is now confirmed that President Ashraf Ghani, the former president, in fact, of Afghanistan, is right now in Oman. Yesterday, when he had left the country, he had gone to Tajikistan. That was his first stop, but the authorities there did not allow his plane to land there. We have learned that the relationship between the Tajik president and Ashraf Ghani is not very good, and that could be perhaps one of the reasons that Ashraf Ghani's plane was not allowed to land in Tajikistan. Now, of course, he's right now in Oman, and he's expected to head towards United States with the former NSA Mohib. Meanwhile, we have got latest development on the first vice president of Afghanistan, the former one, Amrullah Saleh. He was in Panjshir before heading towards Tajikistan. The sources when it comes to the former Afghan authorities, the government, have been telling us that yes, they might have lost militarily, but the resistance will continue. Also, what was the initial plan was a transition government headed by the former interior minister of Afghanistan, and having two vice presidents, one being the Dr. Abdullah and second being Mullah Baradar. This was the initial plan, which was to be operationalized before the developments which happened in Afghanistan, in the Afghan capital yesterday. From 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock, the developments happened, and now, of course, we know situation remains in flux. We have also got confirmation of the missions who have evacuated. The US, UK, Netherlands are a few missions who have evacuated. So far, the envoys of Pakistan, of India, Russia, Iran and China are still present in Kabul, even though situation has worsened. The situation is in a state of flux, and that is why nobody is willing to comment publicly. But we can expect the UNSC to be the next stop where we will get the world community talking together, coming out with statements. India, of course, is the chair of the United Nations Security Council, and this is the second meeting that India is hosting on UNSC this month, 6th of August. Also, India had held a meeting in which India talked about the various issues which the country is plaguing, and of course there was a consensus when it comes to the international community that if Taliban comes by force in Kabul, then they will face the problem, especially when it comes to legitimacy.
Right, Siddhant, thank you for all those updates. We'll come back to you for more as the situation develops further. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.